for me, but haven't really given it a fair shake, so I thought we would try to do that this morning. Let's take a look at it. We're rocking a matte black finish today. Wish you could do the dynamic tail registration on this one. I like the livery. This is the 5-blade model, the executive. I haven't done anything yet. We have literally just spawned in and aircraft is parked here outside the hangar. She looks pretty good. Some details here. Look up underneath the nose gear here. Lots of details. Very good. We're in Lebanon, Ohio, India 68. This is it's freeware scenery off of FlySimTO. It's pretty accurate. I fly out of here in the real world. Got runway 01 and 19 here. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a crosswind here. What's the flag saying here? I believe we'll be taking off of 19 based on that flag. Let's go down and check out the airplane. Let's get inside it. Shall we? All right, let's jump inside. See what this is all about. Let me set my controller down here. All right. How can we get rid of some things here? Let's try. Can I just click on that? Yep. And we should be able to. There we go. We can get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Here's a trick I learned. If you have your co-pilot, which mine says this little button here on the side of the seat, click that. And I believe it's supposed to load your pilot and co-pilot in, but there it is. Check that out. Here's my co-pilot today. We'll turn him off for now. Let's make sure we have our Bravo throttle quadrant set correctly. That's our throttle. Here's our condition lever. All right, we're good there. Flaps appear to be set and working as well. All right. What I've discovered is this tablet here. It's essentially useless right this moment. Not sure why. I can get it to kind of do nothing. Buttons are modeled, but can't get it to work. So anyway, I think I've read other people have the same issue there, so maybe that's a future development from SimWorks Studios. We'll try to follow the checklist as close as possible. Let's see, what else would we need to do here before we get started? Let's remove the control lock here. I think that also, yep, that takes away our wheel chocks and all of our chocks and everything. Let's move this for, oop, there we go. Let's move the yoke for a second. Let's run an EPS test. That green light should come on. There it is. And cabin pressurization. We're not going to go that high today. Going to have a short hop. Alright, let's see. We need some oxygen on though. Cool, sounds are modeled there. Alright, what else do we need to do here? Let's check. Alright, it's freed up. What do we got for fuel here? Oh, we got 50% fuel. We'll be good there. Let's just go with empty payload and a pilot here. I guess that don't matter. We're not moving the CG around anywhere. We're just going to take an empty plane. What do we say? All right, so 50% fuel, short hop. This is just a test flight. Does that empty out everybody in the back? It does indeed. Well, this is our executive model here. Cargo door light. Okay, I turned on that light there, didn't it? Let's go check out the front. I believe we can pop that door. There we go. All right. We'll let our passengers on board here real quick. That we don't have any passengers, so let's get rid of that. All right. How do we close it? There we go. And let's lock it up. Got greens here. That's good. All right, back in the front seat then. Fuel shutoffs are ready to go. All right, let's go up top then. Let's get our battery 1, battery 2. Get our standby bus on. Let's go ahead and get our nav light and our beacon light on. Inertial separator is open. Left and right hand fuel pumps are set to auto. Ignition is set to auto. We don't need our heats just yet. We'll go ahead and get our passengers no smoking sign on, seatbelt signs on. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and get her fired up here. Back up top. Let's go ahead and go ignition. Starter engaged.
TOS. System test OK.
All right, that's stabilized at 19. Let's go low idle. Introducing fuel. All right. I believe we've got a good start there. Let's go back up top. Let's go ahead and get our Gen 2 on. And Gen 1 on. Standby bus can go off. Avionics Master 1, Avionics Master 2 on. Alright, now what do we got here? Alright, we got some GPS. I did update the GTN-XI just this morning before this flight. It was supposed to fix some bugs.
System test OK.
That had been identified. So we're going to go to... We're going to cross Springfield, and then we're going to go to I-74. Urbana Grimes. Let's go ahead and put that in here twice. And I-74. Where's my numbers here? Here we go. Alright, flight plan is in both boxes. Let's put some traffic on the board here. Message here. Alright. Put 22.8. We'll go ahead and connect to VATSIM. I don't think there's any ATC on. Let's see. We should be November 716 Delta Mike. And we are a PC-12 here, so PC-12. Yep. Connect. Alright, first things I'm seeing here. Let's see. Looks like we're in V-lock mode, so let's hit the CDI button. That changes to GPS, but I believe we have to do that here. Do we do it with... Not HSI. Hmm. Where do I change my navigation? This bird. ECS to auto. I could have swore it was down here. Oh, there it is. Nav. Alright, yes, there we go. The nav button changes. So here we're in VLOC. Nav again. We should go back to, that's probably VOR1. Nav again. There's GPS set. Right there we go. Alright. So we're not going to go super high. Let's see, what kind of height do we want to fly this at? Hit 6. We could fly this VFR. Just one moment here. Let's go with 7,500. All right, and let's pull that, and let's set our vertical speed to about 1,500. We'll go ahead and arm 7,500, and 1,500 is set there, so we can engage that momentarily. All right, so let's see, what else do we have here? We're going at 7,500, so we're not really going to have much to do on cabin pressure here. We'll just leave it set at sea level here. Actually, yeah, we'll just leave her set at sea level. Not going to need any of that. Turn the temperature up here a little bit. We need to figure out our barrel. Let's hit the magic barrel key, 3037, and we're going over to Urbana, short flight, and 3031 is what our altimeter is there currently. So get that reset. Let's see, can we do a, let's put this thing in heading mode, flight director on. We're going to see what the weather is here at Warren County. 220. We're going to take off runway 19. So I also wonder, will my SPAD.next drivers work here? Let's just see.
Alt mode, alt mode.
Alright, so we have SPAD set. Let's cancel that. Let's thing into, let's try my GA profile probably. Activate. That works for now. Can I twist on my Bravo and manipulate the heading bug? Yes, I can. Alright, so we're going to depart runway 19, so we're going to turn the heading bug around here to 190. Alright, and our course should be 046. If we look at the GPS here, our own course here will be 046. That's this course. That's the magenta line here going up towards Springfield. So 046 here is our direct to course. If we look right over here, 046 DTK. Alright, so that's good. So this will be the line we intercept. We're going to depart 19. We'll make a left-hand turn, fly a left downwind departure, intercept our magenta line, and off we go. That's our plan. Alright. What do we got here? We still need Angle of attack de-ice. Alright, so that's my pitot heats and all, so that's not on yet. We'll get that on here shortly. We need to do the pusher test, though. Let's see. This is de-ice here. We don't need that. We will need our probe heats. This is our windshield heats, I think. And let's go ahead and turn the cooling system on. Put it on recirc. We're not going to need air conditioning right now, right? Fans are on low. I'm not going to need cabin heating. What do we got down here? We still got pitot heats. Alright, so pitos are not on yet, so we'll get that off for here in just a minute. Not ready for taxi. Let's get our pusher test going here. So pushers in. Oh, there's a trick to that. I know what it is. Let's turn the pusher back off. Alright, can't do the pusher test until you set your flaps to at least flaps 15, so we'll go ahead and set flaps 15. The other thing we got to do is we got to push the throttle up just off the gate. And then we can go up top and we can do, whoop, let's double check something. Got our yoke back. Alright, we can go up top. Now we can engage pusher. Alright. And then we can do the pusher disconnect. And now we cleared our pusher message. It's back though. Oh, that's because it was that. There we go. That was our autopilot disconnect. This is your pusher. Or no, it's not. There we go. That's our pusher. Alright, we were correct. Alright. Okay, I got a little noise here in the... Alright. Terrain inhibit. Let's test.
EGPWS. System OK.
Alright. What else we got here? Let's, vent lights on. Can get our dome lights off. Floodlights can be off as well. Cabin lighting off, and I don't think we need any cabin floods right now. It's kind of daylight out here. Alright, so flight director is set. 190 heading bug, flight director, vertical speed 7,500 is arm. We'll engage that once we're up. Alright, let's go ahead and get ready to taxi then. We'll get our taxi light on. Go ahead and turn our strobe light on as well. And we did not test our lamp, so let's double check all of that. Yep, look at that. Lit up like a Christmas tree. Alright. Here we go. Let's get our, got one other thing here. Terrain inhibit on. Okay, off. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get our parking brake off. We're already rolling. I feel like there's something else I need to check here, and I think it's trim. Alright, I'm gonna pull up here and park just for a minute on the edge of the apron. Kind of out of the way for just a moment. Alright, let's set our parking brake. Alright. Parking brake set. Let's double check these trims here. Alright. Stab trim, up, down. Does this affect left and right? Yes, it does. Alright. Green. Trim indicator. Oh, there we go. You got your aileron trim, rudder trim, auto trim, green. I'm going to go into this green arc right here. All right. I think we're ready. Let's get the parking brake off. Let's give her a shot. You can tell that the rudders are connected to the yoke there. See when I press the yoke how it wants to turn it? Alright, let's get back on course here. Looks like we are going to have a bit of a crosswind getting out of here. Kicking up a little dust there. Wonder what the climb out speed in this thing is. I needed to look that up. I think I have the manual over here. Whoop. Just keep her on the runway, Dave. I feel like I hear the tire squalling a little bit, so probably need to slow her down a little bit. What do you think? Alright. I actually was trying to find some performance numbers here. Find out what climb out speed should be. We'll probably climb out at about 150 or so. Just to... Alright, let's give her a turn here. Alright, let's set the parking brake. Go to the overhead. Gonna need our landing lights on. Strobe and beacon are on. We'll go ahead and go recog for the daytime here. Probe heats can come on. Oh, I saw the voltage change there. That was interesting. I don't think we're going to really need... We'll go ahead and do propeller anti-ice on. I don't think we'll need that, though. We're not going up very high. Alright. Heading bug selected. Go nav, then vertical speed. We'll go heading, vertical speed, then we'll vector ourselves, then intercept the magenta line here. So we'll back taxi here. Warren County traffic. November 716 Delta Mike would be back taxi runway 19, Warren County. Alright, parking brakes off. Finals clear. I see nobody in here, nobody in the pattern. Runway's clear down there. Alright, there's runway 19. We are on the correct runway. Alright, that was a good lineup. Alright. I think we're ready. Let's pull them up here. Alright, here we go. Torque's coming in. Alright, let's rotate. Alright, positive rate, tap the brake, gear up. Let's get our yaw damper on. Now, the things I've been told is you can hand fly this baby for days. We'll get some serious crosswind though. Or this is our yaw dampers. I don't know, this is the rudder trim maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and make a left turn out here. Alright, flaps are up. What was that? Not sure what that was. Alright, there's our runway over there. I'm not sure why. I wonder if I've got some kind of conflicting binding somewhere, because I am struggling here to keep her straight. I am full. Let's see if the yoke goes to the right here. Yeah, it's not. Alright. Heading bug back on. Flight director back on. Autopilot yoke. Engage. Now what's it doing? It's full right, I'm in autopilot, and I'm turning left. There's something weird happening here. This is why I didn't like the plane the other day. I could never figure this out. Alright, autopilot's disengaged. Why can I not get the plane to come back right? Yep, this is going to be a blown stream. I'm not happy with this plane. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but... let's just fly it for a minute. Heading bug. Set. Heading. Autopilot. Yaw damper on. And what is it doing? It's immediately going full right. That is weird. Alright, let's just try to make a right-hand turn here. Alright. That checks out. That should be our altitude. Oh, you know what happened earlier when I was making that turnout? I think we took too sharp of a bank. I have a feeling that's what happened. I think I remember them saying that there was something in this aircraft that would kind of take over control. Alright, what do we got here? Let's go a little bit further to the right. See if we can intercept our magenta course and complete this flight anyway. 7,500, we've leveled off. I'll give it some more torque here. Boy, I don't like the way it just kind of rocks though. Alright, so I'm watching this line here. We should be able to switch to nav here shortly as we intercept our magenta line. So that course is still 046 DTK, so that's looking good. I kind of feel like we're just seesawing back and forth. Do y'all not see it? Left, right. It's just like it's wandering everywhere. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. All right, let's go nav mode. Nav. We are going to get in a little bit of clouds here. Let's sync our heading bug up. I was going to try to just do a visual landing here. Wonder if there's any conflicts with my SPAD.next drivers here that's causing some issues. This really shouldn't be that hard to fly. Alright, we're cloud surfing now. Pump our torque up just a little higher here, looks like. As long as we keep her in the green there. There we go. Let's just try setting it at about 36. Oh, we'll just hold it right there. We're pretty good. 220 knots over the ground right now. 221. Alright. I haven't got the warm and fuzzy. I still like the TBM much better so far. Although, problems are likely mine. It's probably the guy driving that's causing the problem so far. So that's the reason we're doing this second flight. Is to try to work out some of our own issues here and figure out how to fly this plane. I like the matte black finish. I wish I could do a dynamic tail registration here, get rid of that. Alright, autopilot trim, so it's trimming like it's supposed to be. Stab trim, nose up, nose down. Cabin temp is -3. I believe it's a little chilly in here. What do y'all think? Auto temperature. I feel like manual should be. We could just turn that up. Well, I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to do this. Turn on the cabin heat. What we should have also done was turned off our taxi and landing lights. Turn our recogs off too. Should we jump up to 9,500? Let's try climbing this thing. So 9,500 arm. And let's go with a vertical speed and engage. Got plenty of airspeed here to climb up at 1,400 feet per minute. Let's get up a little higher. We're no longer VFR, but tell you what else let's do. Let's go ahead and put Grimes. Let's do it a long track, and let's just say 2 miles before. We want to be at 2,500 feet. Which should help calculate us the top of descent, which is in 1:30 here. So.
Vertical track.
Alright, so we're going to literally be descending as quick as we level off here since we climbed on up to 9,500. Go see if we can hand fly this thing down to the runway though instead of flying an RNAV in here. Assuming we can get through the clouds. What is let's look at the quick weather here. Yeah, it's marginal VFR. Overcast 3,000. It's overcast at 3,000. We should be good. Get below 3,000, we should do a visual. Alright, GPS is telling us about 1,200 feet per minute. So we're going to go down to 2,500. So let's go ahead and 2,500. We'll go down at 1,300. And let's engage. Alright, so we do need to keep an eye on our speed here. I'm going to pull the throttles back a little bit here. Set torque to about 35 here. Are we climbing the speed or are we holding steady here? Let's go ahead and descend an indicated airspeed here. I need 1,300. Oh, we're right back in the soup here, aren't we? Let's get our heading bug synced. Hopefully we're going to break out of this here right after a while. 236 for landing gear extension. Alright, passing through 6,300. Our way down to 2,500, 1,390 feet per minute needed. We're right at it. We'll pull just a smidge of power out of here. Get our descent rate a little faster. Alright. I am starting to see the ground over here, so I think we'll break out of these clouds. Let's go ahead and turn on our landing lights. Precogs. I got the runway in sight. Urbana Grimes traffic. November 716 Delta Mike is about 5 miles to the south. We'll be entering left downwind for runway 20. Is it 20? Let's double check this real quick. I didn't even look. Just went with some assumptions here. Weather 270 runway. Yep, it is 20. I thought so. Alright, let's go heading bug select. Let's run it to the right just a little bit here, and let's pull some power back here. We got to start slowing down. Alright, let's take the autopilot off and see if I can fly this bird. We got the field right there to our left. Let's go gear down. Flaps 15. Alright, let's go ahead and Urbana Grimes traffic. November 716 Delta Mike will be turning left base runway 20 Urbana. Start losing some altitude though. Alright, got the field. And Urbana Grimes traffic. November 716 Delta Mike turning final runway 20 Urbana. Not the prettiest, but
500.
alright. I might be liking the hand flying better now that I'm figuring it out a little bit. Yaw dampers off. Alright, power's out. Oop, she pitched a little heavy there. I hit hard. Yep. Alright. Not really super happy with that landing. It is what it is, though. We'll get better at it. I'm much better at the King Air and the TBM. Alright, well,
Warning, trim.
okay, I'm not sure why we need that. Let's get our flight director off. We're on the ground, so... Alright, we can get our landing lights off, though. Go ahead and take her in. Let's clean up the flaps. What is this guy doing over here? Better on around here. And she's coming around. Alright. And let's set our parking brake here. And you know what, we never did go to high idle. That was probably part of a problem. I think you're supposed to do that in the PC-12. Taxi lights can go off. Alright, so how do we do this? We go condition lever off.
Warning, essential bus.
Gen 2, Gen 1, avionics. Continue.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
And battery 2, battery 1. I think we got her shut down. Passenger door, let's go ahead and see if we can get them out. Alright, well, that's my second flight in the PC-12 by Simwork Studios. It's an interesting airplane. I'm going to stick with my original thoughts. I still like the TBM 850 by Black Square right now, personally better. And I like the King Air by Black Square. I'll fly this one some more. I wish I liked it a little better right now out of the gate, but I don't. TBM is faster as well. TBM workload is heavier. I like that as well. So, alright. Well, that's going to do it for this little short stream. Until next time, 716 Delta Mike. We'll see ya.